Following his victory over Joe O'Connor in the Snooker World Championship, John Higgins was left fighting back tears. With a 10-7 victory, the 49-year-old advanced to the competition's round of 16. However, it was an extremely emotional event for the four-time world champion, who sobbed in a BBC interview soon after his victory. Additionally, he has disclosed a difficult familial circumstance that has consumed his thoughts during his time at the Crucible. "That was the most emotional I have ever been today," Higgins remarked in his interview. "I was crying when I left my flat. My family hasn't been doing well. I was crying when I left my wife. My father-in-law was obviously not doing well after suffering a heart attack last week, and yesterday night while I was eating dinner with my son, I thought about sitting here with my father 25 years ago. Today I felt exhausted. After sleeping for a few hours, I felt and played much better when I woke up. The fact that I am still playing well at my age still makes me very proud." Higgins went on to say that he was in a much better frame of mind now and was eager to continue his pursuit of the World Championship. "This morning on my way over, I was crying and thinking about different things," he continued. "I was so exhausted." Due to Joe's outstanding play, the first session ended with a 5-4 score. "After returning to my flat, I climbed into bed and slept for 2 hours, the most restful sleep I've had in a long time. I felt so much better tonight." Presenter Seema Jaswal was undoubtedly moved by the interview and went out of her way to embrace Higgins following his revelation. She stood up to console the snooker star and said, "You did so well, I need to give you a hug." With a matchup against Guodong Xiao scheduled on Thursday, April 24th, Higgins already knows who he will face in the Crucible's round of 16. The match is scheduled to start at 7 p.m. O'Connor, Higgins' defeated opponent, is one man who will not be in the draw. Steve Davis has been critical of him after he made an unforgivable mistake. "The reason Joe did not put John back in is the thing I do not understand." "What?" Davis inquired. "Snookers were necessary for him, so it's not a foul and a miss. John played it quickly. The cue ball goes into a horrible position. You play that shot," Joe may have said. "It was odd. You stop making the correct decision under pressure with the positioning side. That was unacceptable, not to reinstate your opponent. He gave up the safety trade. It would have been expected that John would have been reinserted."